All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Kalalalim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh is a true name for the Heavenly Father. Yahushai is a true name for the Son of the Heavenly Father. Our Lord and Savior, who's going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel in these last days. Alright, who's going to deliver his servants from a coming destruction. Alright. Double honors to all apostles of James, Brimstone, and salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word out there without sincerity and not truth. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, West Indians, you are the real Israelites, you are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. Alright. Now, this is like a series, man, because this is the third time following the dollar and basically how much it has, because today would be like, alright, this was yesterday, would be like the third consecutive, day, that the dollar have slid. And the reason why I actually do these videos, on the sliding of the dollar, the Jamaican dollar, is because we see a future prophecy, or we see a future of hyperinflation that is coming. That's what we see, that's what we foresee. Now, your financial expert is saying otherwise, your financial forecasters, and as we did in previous videos, we bring out the word forecast. We can do that again quickly to show you what it means, that it really means that these men that talk about the economy getting better, they are prophets. But what kind of prophet are they? They are false prophet. From the prime minister to his financial advisors to the financial analyst, whosoever they be that talk well of the economy getting better, they are false prophet. I'm going to prove that they are prophet. The word forecast, see, they mean that a calculation or estimate of future events, especially coming weather or financial trend. And this word predict, you go similar, you go to prediction, you go to prophecy, forewarning, prognostication, augury, which go back to divination, which you go back to observers of times. So they observe time. They have their warlock, their observer of times. They're liars. That tell people that things gonna be good and inflation is good for the economy because it allows them to compete on the global market. I don't know, but those are lying words, man. Those are spiritism. That they cause on the people that they don't panic. The word inflation, because this is inflation. And what we're going to do in these videos, we're going to go again and highlight some of the emotional utterances, from the people. So this inflation right here, on an economic standpoint, a general increase in prices and fall in the purchasing value of money. So that is in nowhere, shape or form, no way, shape or form good for anybody, because what it is doing is that it's just taking more from you than it usually does to purchase one goods or one product. See, and we see where this is gonna cause havoc, man. Not at this point, but when hyperinflation kicks in, when this dollar skyrocket up to 250, when this dollar skyrocket up to 300, past that, man, when it skyrocket, we see where there will be rebellion, we see where there will be uprising, because people cannot, the standard of living, or the we call it now, the cost of living is high, man, right now for people out here, and for a lot of people. See, the ones that don't feel the squeeze as yet is the one that can do well for themselves, like for now. All right. But what you don't understand is that the world economy is on the verge of collapsing. So these are just signs of the greater things to come. And it don't matter if it even drop go back, because we know the market work. It fluctuates. But inevitably, you know what I mean, you're gonna see hyperinflation. Alright? So let's look up what hyperinflation is. Hyperinflation. Hyperinflation definition. And this happened in history before. This happened in history. You can check Zimbabwe. Monetary inflation occurring at a very high rate. What does hyperinflation mean? Hyperinflation is a term to describe a rapid, excessive, and out of control general price increase in an economy, while inflation is a measure of the pace of rising prices for goods and services. Hyperinflation is rapidly rising inflation, typically measuring more than 50% per month. And that's what it is gearing up to go into, hyperinflation. Alright, so let's read Zephaniah 2:1. Let's get this first. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Who is the nation not desired? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You are the Israelites. You are the one that is not desired by these other nations. Because one thing that you forget is that you were brought in over here. You were brought into all of these countries, all right, to serve as slaves, to be slaves to the nations, to build up their society. And you have done that. All right, and now they see no more use for you, so the New World Order is to get rid of you, man. They've been trying it, but it's not happening at a pace that they desire, that they want. It's not happening at their desired pace. So that's why they're gearing up things, man. So you're not desired, and they're about to show you if you can't see. Before the decree bring forth, before the day passes a shaft, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth. So that's what you should be doing. Your mentality should be towards seeking the Lord and not this. Alright? Yes, US, this one from Perfect Promotion. Yes, US go up to 200. So he must say, oh, please make it go up to 200. So we can feel rich when grandma send a 50, come give it, laugh out loud. So he's taking this for a joke. But in this part, he know it's not a joke. He said, for your information, I was kidding. Too much financial advice and ideas. So he make light of it. You know what I mean? He look at it as a joke. Alright, guys, he look like somebody paging. It's not about financial advising, but to be honest, a lot of Jamaicans genuinely believe that it's a good thing. He said, yeah, it is true. A lot of people out here in Jamaica believe that it's a good thing, but it is no way a good thing. I hear man tell me that, oh, it is a good time to buy a US dollar. But the US dollar is on its verge of collapsing just the same. Have you seen what's going? Man, you don't even have a clue, man. I know that's why I commented jokingly on the post laugh out loud. So he said this one said Bombo Cloud 154 and with all the exclamation and question mark. So these are some of these emotional utterances because people know, man. People see, and the ones that it affects, they know. What the ones that we see what's going on, and they are the ones that are affected. What a good thing. I buy my next shipment already, meaning that I'm already, but when it was at a lower, when it was lower, I'm already ordered some goods. It's not a good look. Sad. All the IMF borrowing to live large like North America, consequences no longer thought. Yeah, the consequences of borrowing money is no longer thought. This is one of the consequences. This is Proverbs 2, verse 22, verse 7. It says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. See, this is what do they call this now? Fundamental when you're in borrowing money. When you borrow money, you have to slave or find means and ways to pay back whosoever you borrow the money from. And that's why you have IMF test. That's why you have what do you call it now? They have a name for it. Yeah, IMF test. You know what I mean? Where you have to pass, you know what I mean, a certain test so you can be required to get a loan. And that's why they are what? They are servant to the lenders, to the international bankers, which they are the one that is actually that want to, the elite, they want to get rid of raw cash. That's the agenda. That's what the fourth industrial revolution is all about. That's why the Great Reset is all about. See, it's actually to move from a digital current, from a paper currency to a digital currency. So the aim is to done with cash. So day by day, as I say, you know how much day by day, as I say, as the day go on, you're seeing where the dollar is devaluating by the day, by the minute, and you have countries not using theirs, not trading and not buying oil and not doing certain form of business or trade in using the US dollar anymore. So in that case, the US dollar is on the verge of collapse. Plus, money is being printed out of thin air, inflating the bubble. And as we say, what the word inflation means, I mean to blow into, and that's the bubble. When it continuously blow here into a balloon, it's gonna expand till it bursts. It's gonna inflate till it bursts. And such is the way of this economy. You know what I mean? This is Jeremiah. So go back to the forecasters, man. These prophets that are that's not forewarning. They're telling the future that everything gonna be good. You know what I mean? They're foretelling that, hey, you're gonna be good, man. This thing is good for the market. We're gonna bounce back, You know what I mean? That's what happened in the market. It fluctuates. It's true that it fluctuates, but you're gonna go to the point where the fluctuation not gonna be no more. Remember, and let me go back to this precept. It says the borrower is a servant to the lender, right? The rich rule it over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. Remember when the dollar was at I think it was $110. The chief for the IMF at the time, because they give everybody a run, where them select different members to give a run out of it. At the time it was Christina Lagarde, and when she came, I think she came out here, and she said the dollar need to reach 120. You need to devalue some more so you can compete on the global market. So they need to devalue it some more. So what end up happening? People pay more, and when you're gonna realize that people gonna react, because these are actions that gonna lead to a heavy reaction from the people. The people gonna react because when the dollar slide go to the point when inflation drive or tip in, what they're gonna have? People gonna take to the street, people gonna riot, and then your stupid mask won't matter. Then your protocols won't be followed. You're gonna see people not gonna stay in when these things are happening, man. They're not gonna stay inside. They're gonna come to the streets and they're gonna burn down the buildings and they're gonna burn down your business place. See? Just like what happened in the 1999 gas riot. And what is coming is the 1999 gas riot was nowhere near what is coming. Alright? So this just shows you that when they decided to make the dollar slide at the value to 120, it shows you that somebody is dictating where the dollar slides to. The world reserve currency is purposely being devalued. They want to crush it purposely, man. Because the aim is to move away from raw cash. See? Now, back to your financial forecasters and your financial analysts. That's not telling you about the hyperinflation. They can't tell you because they don't know anyway about the hyperinflation that is coming. Then is Jeremiah 14:14. Then the Lord Yahweh said unto me, the prophets that prophesy lies in my name. See, I send them not. The only thing is that they don't use the Most High name because they don't have the Most High name. But they prophesy lies just the same. See, I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake to them. They prophesy unto you false vision. This is what the point, that they prophesy unto you a false vision. a divination, and the divination, and the thing of naught, nothing, it's empty, and the deceit of their heart. That's what they prophesy to you. False vision. Alright? They are not seeing the future, man. We are telling you that the future of the world economic of the world economy is that it's gonna collapse. Let's draw back for favorite precept in these situations. Ecclesiastes 12, man. See? In the day when the 12 verse 3, start at 3, in the day when the keepers of the earth shall tremble, meaning the financial forecasters, alright, the ones that watching these financial the clock, the financial clock, the watchers in this financial realm, alright, in the day when the keepers of the earth shall tremble, they're gonna tremble, because especially when it's reaching hyperinflation status, man, see, they're gonna be so afraid. You know what I mean? Because what they gonna tell the people no? What they gonna do to comfort the people? There's nothing to comfort the people, man. See, they're gonna be that you lie, and you're gonna be found liars. The people gonna drag you from your prime minister to all of you liars in politics. The people gonna drag you to the streets, which everything is happening according to the agenda or the plan of the Most High anyway. Because it is the Most High destroying the society. Alright, because it is a wicked society and a righteous one needs to be set up, which is his kingdom that is coming, where we, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, we gonna rule. I mean, so these are signs of Babylon and its way out, man. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, meaning there is no work. See? So when there's no work and you cannot afford, you barely can afford food, you're gonna be chaos, man. And the door shall be shut in the street, workplace shutting down, isn't it? Like now a lot of people losing them job, man. Alright, and they're testing, they're examining people, man, because their suicide rate is going up and the mental illness rate is going up. Alright. When the sound of the grinding is low, you know what I mean, the workforce is getting low by the day. Alright, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So from your 9 to 5 to your entertainers, all of them is being brought low. Alright. So this society is on its way out, man. And let me read some more of these emotional utterances. It's a good look. As I say, him in La La Land. That's where he is. He's in La La Land. Sad odd. Oh, read that already. Thought is only under PMP the dollar could gallop, meaning rapidly slide, in other words. JLP campaign and this as if they have the answer. Hypocrisy. Yeah, all of them are hypocrites. Zena, you should have known, man, regardless of which party in power, it make no difference. Because all of them have to follow the agenda of the so-called white man anyway. Seeing which is coming, that those orders that are coming from the UN. This happens because of all that money that they are taking from the white man and can't pay it back. All the black countries have this problem. It's not about even black countries. See, the first set of countries that gonna collapse are the developing countries. You know what I mean? That's what they want to kill first, and they are dying. All right. That's why you have your honorable bro God. You know what I mean? And PB and news begging international bankers to help out in the name of climate change, begging under the guise of climate change for money to help out their situation in this current crisis. And I'm not talking about the CV-19 crisis, I'm talking about their financial crisis. Alright? This one said, Bumbukla, no sir. Jaja. These are emotional utterances. Bumbukla every day, sir. So you see, I wasn't even exaggerating. It's every day. It go up. Since, as I said, 3 consecutive days. He said, keep it up, thanks, please, do every week. This one say, every week if you go. Somebody send me some money, some pounds, please. It'll go on, you know. Say, a week in Jamaican dollar. A week in Jamaican dollar, sigh. So this one, no, it's not good. See? Not good. Need time to clear my credit card ASAP. Fuck. Whoa. Y'all need to see some Middle Eastern currencies against Jamaican dollar. Y'all will catch a heart attack. Yeah, the heart attack is coming. Some people stupid, you know, all people sending your money make this good thing. Of course, you see? So he's laughing after people think that people, when they get money in US, it's a good thing. Because it shows also the selfishness of Jake. You know what I mean? Jake only want to say, yo, them good. You know what I mean? Then, no matter what else. But that's not going to last because all of those people that send money, which is called remittance, that source are those people over there in the US, Canada, the Britain, that send money, wherever they are, that send money to you in Jamaica. That not going to hold up because when they can't send you money, because it's going to come to the point where the world economy is collapsing, man. So what they going to send you then and what you going to have to rejoice then or to be glad about? Jim, people stupid, you know. Oh, people sending money makes this a good thing after USR pound. After USR pound, you are spend spend no Jamaicans. Okay. Yeah, let me just close it off right there, man. So we see where this is going. We're just giving our forewarning of what is to come. Scripture says, seek righteousness, not to buy US. Not that you can't, I'm not saying don't, but your trust should not be and your confidence should not be in the US dollar, that when you buy it you're going to be good because of the exchange rate. You know what I mean? Because as we said, the US dollar is on the verge of collapsing just the same. So what you're going to glorify and be confident in then? So the people, you can see who's going to lose hope and who's going to lose their mind when the US dollar collapse. These people that have their trust and put their trust in it. All right. So it's inevitable. You know what I mean? Like those who have here to hear, here, and it's high time to wake out of sleep. All right. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Hyperinflation is coming. Shalom, Akim.